city that hustles harder, Detroit, Michigan.
And I am Kenyon Graham, a first-year mechanical engineering scholar from the oldest city in America, St. Augustine, Florida, by way of the 908, Plainfield, New Jersey.
We're outside Rosenwald High School in Panama City, Florida, that,
despite its current function as a Title I public high school,
still holds a deep connection to the historical Rosenwald Schools community.
Period.
The first Rosenwald School, named Brevard School, opened in 1910 in Brevard, North Carolina. Unofficially, the school had been operating since the late 1800s but was not recognized as a legitimate school until 1920.
Its goal was simple: educate the black population in rural towns in the American South after slavery during the period known as Reconstruction.
Julius Rosenwald, the founder of the Rosenwald Schools, was president of Sears, Roebuck and Company at the time the institutions were first established.
Rosenwald, the child of German immigrants, only completed 2 years of high school before he dropped out to apprentice in New York City with his uncles, who were major clothing manufacturers.
Julius Rosenwald's business, making ready-to-go men's suits, had moderate success by his 30th birthday.
During the summer of 1910, Rosenwald read Up from Slavery, the autobiography of the esteemed Booker T. Washington, which led to a strong relationship between the two. Rosenwald even donating $25,000 to Tuskegee University, the HBCU Washington helped found.
However, with $2,100 of that donation, Washington built new schools in parts of Alabama where little to no education was being offered to rural blacks. The existence of these schools caused a surge of enthusiasm from the community as well as improvements to the infrastructure in the towns.
Washington's actions led to Rosenwald creating the Rosenwald Fund to help improve educational facilities for blacks. He required those receiving fund support to make their own contributions as well, in hopes of fostering a better relationship between the black and white communities, uniting them in a common cause.
In 1932, when Julius Rosenwald had passed, 4,977 Rosenwald schools and 380 complementary buildings had been erected in every southern locale with a significant black population. This includes the Rosenwald School in Panama City, Florida.
While Rosenwald High School stands at 924 Bay Avenue, its original location was where A.D. Harris Learning Village stands today at 819 East 11th Street.
At the current high school's location, there are placards on either side of the main entrance doors echoing the legacy it's a part of.
Erected after death, 1950. Until the first Rosenwald High School was built in 1937, black children in Panama City were not offered an education beyond grade 8. By the late 1940s, the first Rosenwald High School, located where A.D. Harris now stands, was filled beyond capacity. In 1950, Rosenwald High School was built on this site. It was the only black high school in Panama City. In 1958, a junior college program was added, and the school continued to serve in this capacity until integration took place in 1968. At that time, this school was designated as Rosenwald Middle School.
Rosenwald School, erected after death in 1950, the Board of Public Instruction of Bay County, Chairman H.J. Ruford, W.B. Howell, O.E. Hobbs, D.R. Ray, and Superintendent Thomas E. Smith. Trustees, Chairman D.L. Conrad, Carl Weislog, and W.W. Rowell. Architects and engineers, Prentice Huddleton and Associates, and general contractor, Robert A. Fleming.
As of today, the history of the Rosenwald schools are in danger of being lost in time. After the ruling of the Supreme Court case Brown v. Board of Education, integration seemingly rendered black learning institutions obsolete. Today, many of these modest landmarks are unrecognized and falling into ruin. These schools made a huge difference throughout the South. They are not only a part of our heritage, but many of these buildings can continue to serve the communities in which they exist.